Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum 3 class. It's me your science teacher Ma'am Tahira Banu here. Hope all of you are fine and enjoying good state of health. But as you know it is your science period, so all of you have to open your science reading book. Today we are going to read unit number 7 and the unit name is force. So all of you have to open your reading book. Unit number 7, force. This chapter is there on your reading book, page number 63 and 64. So all of you have to open reading book page number 63, 64. Right, so what is the chapter name? As I have told you earlier that the chapter name is force. In science, work means using force to move an object by pushing or pulling. When something changes position, falls, flies up into the air, turns, stops, or moves in any way, we say that a force has acted upon it. So there are many kinds of force. Pushes and pulls are forces. So what is the easiest definition of the force? That pushes and pulls are forces. Forces can also be produced by people, animal and machines. The wind and flowing water can also act as forces. As you can see here in your reading book, that this door is being closed by applying push force and the boat is moving due to the force of wind. So what is the force of the wind? That is the natural force. It means that besides all these forces which are produced by people, animal and machines, there are the natural forces which are acting upon all the time. Alright. Okay, so what is a force? Forces are pushes and pulls, as it was clear. So for example, when you write, you exert a force on your pencil. That's why we are able to write. It means that either we are not moving, but our pencil, we are applying force on our pencil. That's why we are able to write. That's what we say, that we are applying force on it. So what can a force do? A force can cause objects to change shape. As you can see here in the picture, that when we apply the force on a tin box, on a tin, what would happen? If we press it, definitely its shape is going to be changed, right? So we can say that a force can cause objects to change the shape, or if we hit something, of course its shape would be changed, right? Now it depends on that how much force we are applying on it. Right, now the next thing is a force can change the way things move. That how the things move, it means that as you can see here in the picture, the ball that hits the bat, it is the force that is applied by the player and it will decide that in which direction the ball is going to be moved, and it is called, it is the example of that how a force can change the way things move. Right, is this clear to you? Right, now what is the next? That forces can cause objects to speed up or slow down. Force can change, a force can cause objects to speed up. As you can see here in the picture, the girl that who is playing with the toy, and when she applies more force on the top, what would happen? It will move fastly, and when it apply little force, of course it will move slowly. So what is the force? It is the force that decides that how the things are moving, either it is moving in a speedy way or it is slowed down. Okay, here I can give you the example. While you are riding your bicycle, what would happen? If you will apply more force on it, it will move fastly, right? So you can you can drive your bicycle fastly, right? And in the same way, while we are while we are driving a car, what would happen? More force will lead to the rush speed. Okay, So there is another force that is called the friction. So what is the friction? It is the most important force that allows us to work all the time, that allows us to move, and that allows the machines to work. So what is the friction? Friction is force present when two surfaces or things rub together. Here you can see here in the picture that while you have rub your two hands, after a while you will feel your hands are going to be heat up. How it is going to be heat up? Because it means that there is a force in the that was produced by rubbing, and this force is called what we say the friction. So friction is a force present when two surfaces things are rubbed together. It slows down moving objects. So it is the most important things that help the things to, it is the most important force that helps the things to move. For example, while we are walking on the ground, so it is the force of the friction, that the friction between our feet, our shoes and ground, that help us to walk. If there is no friction, it means we cannot walk and we can be slipped away. Okay, you can see there, if your mom has just washed the floor and the floor and the ground is wet, floor is wet, what would happen? You will there is the little friction, it means there is the little friction, and what would happen? You will slip down, right? So it is the force of the friction that allows us to move. Okay, that is the most important, and you can see here the examples. Forces can cause objects to stop moving or come to a stop, right? It helps the things to start or come to a stop. Okay, now there are examples, many examples that you daily noticed around you, that are the examples of the forces working in different ways. Like you can see here, even if there is a ship in the sea, or the aeroplane in the air, or you are reading or writing or playing, in all these cases you are just applying the force. And there are many other cases in which you can see the working of force, that how force works around you. Right now, it is your home task that you are going to write down 5 example of forces you noticed around you. So it is your home task and you must have to complete it, that you have to write down 5 examples of force you noticed around you. Okay, now it is time to say Allah Hafiz. So